Okay, I'm here with my number one top model, Michelle, and we're at Damian Lane's place. And Michelle wants to tell you about what kind of things I capture in her in my paintings of her.
Yes, I think that Dan's paintings are absolutely amazing. I wish I had them here on frame to show you, but whenever he paints me, he gets all of my emotions. He gets the sadness in me, he gets the
Anger?
Yeah, he gets a lot of the anger and rage that I have sometimes. He always captures that in the very same painting.
And Michelle's very sensuous and beautiful, and people love the paintings of her.
Yeah, I'm very pleased to hear that my paintings sell. And I've never met anybody like Dan. I've met a lot of artists and a lot of musicians, and Dan is art now into music.
It's really hard, these videos. They've changed them. So, I'm getting kicked out again. One more time. I think the third time this year. I don't know what's going on or why I have to go through it. But this time the excuse is I talk too much. So, I gotta get evicted with no notice until the 10th. I'm planning on maybe contesting it. I don't believe I signed a contract. And I'll make $750, but it's just crazy having to move all the time. And I have to. And so there's a little song to share with you. I'm not the best singer. I'm not the best singer. I'm the best entertainer, but I love to do it. If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? For I must be traveling on now. Too many places I gotta see. But if I stay here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you cannot change. Bye-bye, baby, it's been a sweet love, yeah. Though this feeling I can't change, but please don't take it so badly, 'cause Lord knows I'm to blame. If I stay here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. 'cause I'm as free as a bird now. And this bird you cannot change. Time stands still in a painting of a starry night. Heard it all my life as the wind blows. One more time, someone saying, you might find it sad, you're a little mad, but it's beautiful. You're Van Gogh, you're Picasso, you're Rene Magritte, walking down the street on a French road. You're Van Gogh, Donatello, you're Kurt Cobain, crying out his pain in a solo. Don't ask me why it should be that the plight of life for an artist's drive can be daunting. You're Van Gogh, Michelangelo, chipping at the block, freeing from the rock, a marble hero. You're a Plath, such a poet, writing out your love, knowing nothing of, but you know it. You're a genius, you're a master, knowing in your head, years from when you're dead, they'll remember. You're Van Gogh, don't you know? Feel the agony with the ecstasy of the brushstroke. You're Van Gogh, you're Picasso, you're Rene Magritte, walking down the street on a French road. You're Van Gogh, Donatello, you're a Kurt Cobain, crying out his pain in a solo. You're Van Gogh, Michelangelo, chipping at the block, freeing from the rock, a marble hero. You're Van Gogh, don't you know? Feel the agony with the ecstasy of every brushstroke. You're Van Gogh. I'm here with Nate, and this is Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up and turned the monkey cage upside down. We already know I'm going to get kicked out, so me and Nate are going to tie one over. We're going to get drunk. We're going downtown to the fancy bars and maybe get a job. Yeah, those rich people may give me a job. They keep firing me, but if they're going to hire me again, I could use the cash. That's Today in the Hood. Life in the crowd, try to shout, try to sing it out loud. Tell me what's going down, won't you pass it around? Hear my sound, walking through the station, all around the nation, Tell me what is happening to me. Is this how it's gonna be? Say I gotta be me. My world is a dream. This is really what seems to see how it's gonna be. My love all alone, looking wherever I roam, someone just to bring home. Tell me in the morning, in the noontime shining, tell me in the evening so cool, do I look like a fool? I'm my only delight. Life in a crowd, try to shout, try to sing it out loud. Tell me what's going down, won't you pass it around? Can you just hear my sound? Walking through the station, all around the nation, tell me what is happening to me. Is this how it's gonna be? Gotta be me. My world is a dream. This is really what seems to see how it's gonna be. Try to shout, try to sing it out loud. My world is a dream. This is really what seems. See how it's gonna be. My love all alone, wherever I roam, someone just to bring home. Tell me in the morning, in the noontime shining, tell me in the evening so cold, do I look like a fool? I'm my only delight. Live in the crowd, I try to shout, sing it out loud. My life in the crowd, what are you doing now? Why can't you just show me how? My life in the crowd, try to shout, try to sing it out loud. Hi, this is Dan Joyce, and this is Today in the Hood. Today I woke up with a monkey cage upside down. So I went to play a ball game, my new computer fixed. I've been in a lot of trouble, people. I was in the hospital, I was homeless, I was horrible. Now I'm in a house, and there may be a warrant for my arrest. My family doesn't want me to get my share of the inheritance, so they're suing me and charging me with every damn thing they can. And because they have money, police listen to them. So I went around and I couldn't find a place in the Blair Mall where I am. Never find the EBT. So I asked all the questions of all restaurants. Do you take EBT? Do you take EBT? No restaurant in the Brand Mall takes EBT. So finally some good Samaritan said, hey, I'll buy you a burger. Thank you, Good Samaritan, and thank you, Win Wings, Beer, Burgers, and Sons. That's been Today in the Hood. Machine, she kept her motor clean. She was the best damn woman that I ever seen. She had sightless eyes, telling me no lies, knocking me out with those American thighs, taking more than her share, had me fighting for air. She told me to come, but I was already there, 'cause the walls were shaking, the earth was quaking, my mind was aching, and we were making it. You shook me all night long. Yeah, you shook me all night long. Working double time on the seduction line. She was one of a kind. She's just mine. Wanted no applause, just another course. Made a meal out of me, coming back for more. Had to cool me down, take another round. Now I'm back in the ring for another swing. 'Cause the walls were shaking, the earth was baking, my mind was quaking, and we were making it. You shook me all night long. Yeah, you shook me all night long. I said you shook me all night long. Look at all my trials and tribulations, sinking in a gentle pool of wine. Don't disturb me now, I can see the answers till this evening is this morning, life is fine. Always hoped that I'd be an apostle, knew that I would make it if I tried. Then when we retire, we can write the Gospels and they'll all talk about us when we've died. Look at all my trials and tribulations, guided by the rays of endless light, troubled by the way that we search and we follow. They will still talk about us when we've died. Hello everybody, welcome to Dan Joyce Today, and this is Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up and turned the monkey cage upside down. Today I'm here at WonderCon with my friend Max.
Yeah.
And we're doing WonderCon, and they gave me a hassle. We got with the girl who was supposed to drive my stuff, the boxes here, thought it was a date and canceled. And so I had to get my homeboy from my group home, Danny, and he came for $20. He got all my stuff here, but he got impatient and left it on the curb. So we didn't know where to go. So we didn't know where to go to unload. They said in the fine print of the email of the portal of the whatever, they told us where to go. But when we got here, they didn't know where to go. So my boxes are all over there. So seeing as I look homeless, they're not very nice to me. But some people are, like Max, because they're friends to homeless. Max, how do you feel about homeless people working WonderCon?
They're all right with me.
Yeah,
Everyone's all right, man.
And we're okay to do free enterprise in America?
100%. That's what America's for.
What about Make America Great Again?
Oh, dude, it's all about making America great again.
And whoever's the next president, let's hope it's better.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. That's been Today in the Hood.
Hi, I'm Lord Sith of the Dark Side. Just kidding. I'm Dan Joyce. I'm an Orange County-based artist. I've had several shows in galleries, museums. I even studied art in Italy. I've been featured on PBS. I want to talk to you about my current project, Have You Taken Your Meds? A 3-part art project consisting of a video documentary series, which you can view on Have You Taken Your Meds on YouTube, 2 graphic novels, which are almost finished and will be released this May, and then finally a screenplay. The story is my life as a psychiatric patient. A mentally ill man explores his life through music, art, and poetry to find out how he went insane and what he can do about it. It will make you laugh. It will make you cry. You may even need medicine.
Hi, this is Dan Joyce, and welcome to Today in the Hood. This morning, I woke up and turned the monkey cage upside down. So we finally got someone to help out with the boxes. We had the security guards that gave me a hard time call important people. And important people got the boxes, they're getting the boxes there. Here's important people, Sandy. Say hi, Sandy.
Hi, everyone.
Sandy, do you believe everybody should be treated with dignity and respect?
100% yes.
What about homeless people and mentally ill people?
Absolutely, even more so.
Do you think they're always treated that way?
No.
And what do you think we should do about it? Should we educate in schools, or should we have commercials, or should we just have cool coffee houses with guitars and sing songs about it?
I think the first two are probably a better option for making real change.
You don't think music can make real change? Look at Taylor Swift.
That's true. You should get Taylor Swift as an advocate then.
That'd be hard to
or
do.
lots of people.
But Taylor, if you're out here, the date is on. This has been Today in the Hood.
Well, she was an American girl, raised on promises. She couldn't help thinking there was a little more to life somewhere else. After all, it was a great big world. Lots of places to run to. And if she had to die trying, she had one little promise that she was gonna keep. Oh yeah. Alright. Take it easy, baby. Make it last all night. She was an American girl. Well, it was kinda cold that night. She stood alone on a balcony. Cars roll out on 44, waves crashing on the beach. God, it's so painful when something that's so close is still so far out of reach. Oh yeah. Alright, take it easy, baby, make it last all night. She was an American girl. Well, she was an American girl, raised on promises. She couldn't help thinking there was a little more to life somewhere else.
had to die trying. She had one little promise that she was gonna keep. Oh yeah, alright, easy baby, make it last all night. She was an American girl.
Hi, this is Dan Joyce, Today in the Hood, and we're at WonderCon 2024 at Anaheim Convention Center. I'm here with evil Dark Force Darth Maul. Hi, Darth Maul. Say hi to the people. Darth Maul, what brought you to the dark side of the Force?
My hatred for
Mine was alcohol and bad women. Do you like music?
yes.
Do you like animals? What else don't you like? Me. Very evil. Can you do some tricks with the sword? Let's get some tricks with the sword. That's it. Wow. Now stab the camera. Break it off.
One fine day I was walking the street, past a small man dressed in green. I asked if he was a leprechaun. This is what he said to me. Dance like no one is watching. Sing as though no one is listening. Work like you don't need the money. And love like you've never been hurt. Take from every situation anything useful you find. Walk like you're God's creation. Take to the song of the street. Do you know the greatest fascination is learning to get it right? But feeling the greatest sensation, soar like an eagle and fly. Dance like no one is watching. Sing as if no one is listening. Work like you don't need the money. And love like you've never been hurt. Dance to the rhythm of the beat. Listen to the music of the street. Find all that you all search for. Love like you've never been hurt. When all is said and all is done, you will know who will be the one. When you find that person to be, learning to love will set you free. Dance like no one is watching. Sing as though no one is listening. Work like you don't need the money. And love like you've never been hurt. Take from every situation anything useful you find. Walk like you're God's creation. Take to the song of the street. Do you know the greatest fascination is learning to get it right? But feel the greatest sensation, soar like an eagle in flight. Dance to the rhythm of the beat. Listen to the music in the street. Find all that you search for. Love like you've never been hurt. Dance like no one is watching. Sing as though no one is listening. Work like you don't need the money. And love like you've never been hurt. Okay, everybody, I'm here at WonderCon, Comic-Con Convention, Anaheim Convention Center 224 with Poison Ivy.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Poison Ivy, what's your favorite kind of plant to eat, or to people to eat?
I believe maybe lettuce.
Lettuce?
Yeah.
Do you think, are you a vegan?
I am a vegan. Poison Ivy is vegan, yeah.
Do you support vegetarianism and not killing animals, or do you just like a healthy diet?
I support not killing animals and also having a healthy diet, yeah.
So life in all forms is valuable.
Absolutely, yes.
What about me?
You are valuable also, yes.
Well, you're a villain. What are you going to do to me?
Well, I
Down
was a
poison.
villain, and then I became a good guy, and then I became a villain, so it's back and forth.
Oh, really? You're moody.
Yeah.
Okay, that's me here with Poison Ivy. Thank you and have a good day. Oh, can you hear me? Can you feel me? Can you hold me tonight? Darling, you know me. Darling, you hold me. Why can't you show me love tonight? Oh, how I'm waiting, and you are escaping, and our truth is trying tonight. Oh, how you know me. Oh, can you show me? 'Cause the truth is only in tonight. Oh, how I'm waiting, and you are escaping, and our truth is trying tonight. I once thought love is such a dream to notice. Now our world is only in tonight. And if you don't love me, then maybe you should leave me, 'cause the truth is written in the lines. But if you want me to be true to feelings, then this new morning will arise. Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Can you touch me tonight? Darling, you know me. Darling, you told me. Why can't you show me tonight? And if you don't love me, then maybe you should leave me, 'cause the truth is written in the line. Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Can you hold me tonight? Hi, this is Dan Joyce, and this is Today in the Hood. This morning, I woke up and turned the monkey cage upside down. Well, I had a great night last night. Came home, relaxed, watched my music videos. I was the king with all the money at the halfway house. Then Danny burst in, my house manager, and caught me eating pretzels, chocolate pretzels in my room. And I got in trouble, but not a lot of trouble, because Danny needed money for driving. And I gave Danny $40 for driving, 2 20s. But one of the 20s was accidentally a 50. Uh-oh.
Lesson learned. Never give a homeboy $50 by mistake. You're not going to get it back. This has been Today in the Hood.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. I will always love you. You, my darling, you. Bittersweet memories, that's all I'm taking with me. So goodbye, please don't cry. We both know it's not what you need. And I will always love you. I will always love you. I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have all you dreamed of, and I wish you joy and happiness, but above all of this, I wish you love, and I will always love you, and I will always love you. Will always love you. And I will always love you. Will always love you.
This is Dan Joyce, and this is Today in the Hood. We're at WonderCon 2024, and I'm here with Catwoman. Hey, Catwoman, how you doing?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful. I just robbed a bank. I just robbed Bruce Wayne. I'm feeling delectable right now.
I love it.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
You like dogs?
Dogs?
If I was a dog, would you like me?
Sure. Yeah.
A puppy. What's your connection? Do you end up saying anything like what Bruce Wayne or hey, mine?
Hey, listen, about my personal life.
Oh, Catwoman's got to keep it on the
Alright,
air.
let's just say me and Batman.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I didn't say nothing.
I just got friends in by Catwoman.
Sorry.
Thank you. This has been
sorry.
Today in the Hood.
Wake up, Maggie, I think I've got something to say to you. It's late September and I really should be back at school. I know I keep you amused, but I feel I'm being used. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You lured me away from home just to save me from being alone. You stole my heart, and that's what really hurts. The morning sun, when it's in your face, really shows your age. But that don't worry me none. In my eyes you're everything. I laughed at all your jokes. My love you didn't need to coax. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You lured me away from home just to save you from being alone. You stole my soul, that's a pain I can do without. All I needed was a friend to lend a helping hand. But you turned into a lover and a mother. What a lover, you wore me out. All you did was wreck my bed. In the morning kick me in the head. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You lured me away from home just to save you from being alone. You stole my heart, I wouldn't leave you if I tried. I suppose I could collect my books and get back to school, or steal my daddy's cube, make a living out of playing pool. I find myself a rock and roll band that needs a helping hand. Oh, Maggie, I wish I'd never seen your face. Made a first-class fool out of me. I'm blind as a fool can be. You stole my heart, and that's what really hurt. You ever feel sad, isolated, and alone? Do you feel tense in traffic and realize you don't know how to drive a car? Do things bounce around when you look at them? Do people talk to you when they aren't even there? Are you obsessed with Jesus and the Bible? Do you ever think you're more important than you are? Do you call your girlfriend 20 times a day? Do you ever think people are out to get you when they really aren't? You may be suffering from a disease called schizophrenia. At Labrador, we conducted a large intense series of tests on undocumented immigrants and came up with the perfect prescription. Ask your doctor about clozapine. If for some reason you don't like clozapine, try something else. Clozapine is a hedge fund investment pharmaceutical sedative from your only friends at Labrador. Side effects may include sleeping all the time, hourly erections, loss of a job, compulsively watching for messages on TV, becoming the president, not being able to drive a car, and poor social skills due to inability to make sense.
birds and the eagles fly. Won't you try a reggae night with me? Time stands still and the snowflakes cry. Beat is one and the three is mine. Don't you know that the reggae love is free? Death beholds and the day will come when the Rasta man will sing his song. Shine with Jah, beat of 1, 2, 3. Night will pass and the sun will rise. Freedom, we won't compromise. All the world will dance when we know peace. When my love will know we'll lie better than we ever tried. Don't you want to share this life with me? All is one, and one for all, and the government will hear our call, and the people shall and live forever free. Sing with me this reggae night. Constitution, hear our cry, and the people stand, for this will come to be. So when you fly in the winter time, watch the birds and sounds they climb. Fly so high on a reggae night with me. Fly so high on a reggae night with me. Fly so high on a reggae night with me. Hey everybody, this is Dan Joyce, and welcome to Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up and I turned the monkey cage upside down. So I wanted to talk about poverty, being poor, being broke, being in the hood. Well, let me tell you, when you're poor, things get stolen a lot. Which is kind of ironic, because the nature of poor is you don't have much to steal. But they steal everything. They steal your food, they steal your gas. Now, I don't know if you're gonna get your gas, the wheels on your car, anything they can do. Anyway, collecting really big people. One of the things that I'm always losing is my guitar. They love to steal guitars. Everybody does. Because you can pawn a guitar, you can hawk a guitar, you can take the guitar down to the local pharmaceutical dealer and get stuff for your guitar. And so the last time my guitar got stolen, I tried calling the police department. The police say, I'm at the hospital and the security guard at the hospital steals my guitar. He takes it outside, I walk around the corner, it's gone. The cops say, well, you can just tell the security, he can just say he didn't steal the guitar and we have to listen. Oh, really, I said. All you have to do is say, I didn't take it, and you're not going to convict him for stealing my guitar. The police say, would you like to go downtown and talk about it? This has been Today in the Hood.
Woo! Woo! Aha!
Now I don't hardly know her, but I think I could love her. Crimson and clover, over and over. Yeah. Well, here she comes walking over. Well, I've been waiting to show her crimson and clover, over and over. My such a sweet thing. I want to do everything. What a beautiful feeling. Crimson and clover, over and over. 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 No, I don't hardly know her. Joyce, and welcome to Today in the Hood. We're outside of Telecare, the mental health service that made me homeless, because they said I chose to be homeless, like I up and decided to be homeless when they evicted me unfairly, and there's going to be a court case. How do they get away with this? Well, let me tell you, the taxpayer pays good money to help the poor. They want to help the poor, but in order to help the poor, they got to hire people to do it. So I got a case manager, a team leader, somebody else that's big and bald, somebody answers the phone, people in the computers, and they're getting the money. And they got nice cars and nice apartments, and the people who are poor and disabled get homeless. This happens. This happens all the time. This is why I stand up for mental health awareness as an issue. And this is why I write about it as a socially conscious writer. It's not why I smoke cigarettes though. It's because I want to die in this fucking system. So anyway, I described some of these illegal evictions and some of this homelessness and this theft that's going on and corruption to a friend of mine, council member of Fullerton, and I think one of the state assembly people or state congressman, Bruce Whitaker. He said something pretty profound. A system that purports to help people should not do harm instead. And that's what our mental health system is. In the meantime, I'm crazy because they ain't helping. That's been Today in the Hood. I watched her walk, her stroll, her dance. She took my heart to find romance. I told her that I loved her so, until the day she had to go. Does she ever ask about me now that I am gone? Does she ever talk about me when she sings her song? I hoped, I prayed, I dreamed of love until the day it came my way. I gave her all I had to give, but now she's gone. What can I say? Does she ever ask about me now that I am gone? Does she ever talk about me when she sings her song. I am not an animal, but I have needs like anyone. It's not just love I'm looking for. Oh, can you tell her how much more? Does she ever ask about me now that I am gone? Does she ever talk about me when she sings her song? And so it's true that I need you to make a life with me and you. Just write, just call, just send your love, and I will wait to hear your voice. Do you ever ask about me now that I am gone? Can you ever talk about me when you sing your song? I am ever waiting gently till you do return. I will ever talk about you as I sing my song.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Dan Joyce. I'm at Moe's Fort Music to see my friend Roger. Funny thing was, my backpack hit this guitar and it got a little damage right there on the back. It looks like I just bought a guitar. It's a beautiful guitar, a Fender, red. And I've been making money off of Roger's guitars. Guitars I bought at Roger. I sell my music on the internet. I got a hit song out, funny, after my brother called I Want to Get Gay Married. And we'll talk to Roger and see what he does. I'll have a new guitar probably by the end of the next couple of weeks. Thanks, guy. That's it.
Dyed the rainbow, long parts in braids. She clearly loves the music and plays it every day. She doesn't have a guitar, a drum set, or a bass. Her instrument is modern, digital, not analog. The world is now they seem to see the rebel young musician behind a computer screen. No more notes or rhythms, no need to write or read, for the rebel young musician behind a computer screen. Tracks, samples, loops and beats, the new face of rock and roll. Whatever would Les Paul say without his electric guitar? Now it's not just Sergeant Pepper coming up with something new. The rebel young musician behind a computer screen, and she shares it on the internet for all her friends to see. The rebel young behind a computer screen. It is not now, is the future. Bits and bytes galore. Our handheld instruments are gone to an office computer. The world is made of music, or things aren't as they seem. See the they sing, to see the rebel young musician behind a computer screen. The rebel young musician behind the computer screen, to see the rebel young musician behind the computer screen.
Hi, I'm Dan Joyce. I'm an artist from Southern California, Pomona, California, Colton, California, the Los Angeles area. I was born in Anaheim, to see where Disneyland is. Walt Disney was a great influence on me, in the sense that I love Disneyland and the animations and the movies he made. I started out drawing when I was about 14 years old. When I was in my early age, elementary school and stuff, the teachers didn't think I could draw because I was doing things that they didn't understand. I was playing with the colors, I was playing with the shapes, the lines, not really drawing within the boxes like they wanted. And so, when I was about 14 years old, I was going through an encyclopedia. I don't know if you guys remember those things. They're books that had information like the internet. We'd go through paintings in the encyclopedias. I found it very boring, and I found a painting I liked. I really liked it. It moved me and changed my life. It was a night scene, and all my life I've suffered insomnia. And I was out at night. I would get arrested for curfew a lot as a kid because of that. And so I understood, and I felt this man was somehow like me. He was able to convey a feeling, an understanding 100 years past his death. The man was Vincent van Gogh, and painting was a starry night. So I asked my mom if I could try drawing. She'd taken some courses in art. She gave me some pastels and some newsprint, and within a year, I had my bedroom covered with pastels and drawings. My friends would come over and they liked them. We'd party a little and look at them. And when guests came to the house, they'd ask to go up and see them. So right off the bat, I was making art that people like. I was discouraged by family at the time, so a little bit, by teachers, to become an artist, because artists can be a very impoverished profession. There's not a lot of money in it. So, I mean, if you think money's everything, then don't do art, I guess, or be a famous artist, I guess, So I went on to study finance. Worked for a bank when I graduated college. And I didn't see the purpose of making money to make money. I didn't see the purpose of being in business to be in business. I saw the purpose of being in business to provide a service to people, to provide a service to the community. So I had basically a breakdown at the bank and working. The stress of that was too much, and I saw that I wasn't equipped for that, and I fell back on my art. I started to go to art school. My first teacher, on the first day, took my painting, and Marciano Martinez was his name, and still a mentor. And he took my painting, and he held it in front of the class, and held it. And I thought, well, this is for me. I like this guy. So I had problems to cope with my issues. Why I'm talking about this is that if you're going to know me, if you're going to know my art, mental health awareness is a big facet. When I got to the colony, to the artist galleries and stuff, they all have their issues. There was police brutality, animal rights, feminism, gay rights, various causes. A man had been beaten to death in my community by the police for being schizophrenic. Not for being schizophrenic, he was schizophrenic. And I knew this man as a boy in a mental hospital I was in. And so I adopted mental health awareness as my cause, as my issue. And I still do. I mean, you still see flowers and puppies by me. But it's very important to me to educate people, to let people know that what you think of psycho or maddened or, you know, somebody you don't like has to be crazy. I think that you're far off the mark. I think from what I met from people, what I know of people, I don't see mental health awareness as an issue of health as much. It is an issue of health, but I do see it as an issue of civil liberties. I think there are gifts. I think there are special things about us people, we people, that should be identified and preserved in society. One is our passion for the arts and creativity, our ability. There tends to be the fine line between genius and insanity, and our brilliant minds, some of us, should be hailed a little bit more, should be recognized and not put down in an institution somewhere. Some of my influences when I learned to study art, similarly, I studied at Cal State Fulton College, Mount San Antonio College. I studied art in Italy. I saw Brunelleschi's, Botticelli's, Michelangelo's, Da Vinci's, the whole Raphael, the beautiful art. But really, my influences come from the modern artists: Jackson Pollock, Andy Warhol, Vincent van Gogh, as I said, Monet, Picasso. And I think modern artists are more interesting. That's just a personal opinion. The beauty of art is it's subjective. What you think is good, someone else might not. What they think is good, you might not. What you think is good, they might, and everyone might agree. You never really know. It's hard to tell what art is. If you take art from a standard perspective of the 20th century, we've broken all of the rules. People tell me, Dan, you're so good at drawing, but I can't draw a stick figure. I tell them, don't draw a stick figure. Draw something you can draw. And it sounds silly, but it makes sense to me. So my art that I'm advertising here is, I have several products. I have t-shirts, coffee cups. I have tote bags. I have gift cards. It's all on my website, danjoyceart.com. If you want to know me and more about me, who cares about me? If you want to know about my art and get involved and stay with it, then go to danjoyceart.com, click the link below, and I'll give you a free artistic poetry book by me that Jenny enjoyed, who's cameraman today, and a lot of my friends have enjoyed. And go to danjoyceart.com. You can get email. You can share it with your friends. It's made a lot of people happy over a lot of years. As an investment, it's very worthwhile. Years ago, a painting by me went for $1 to $5. Now they go as $1,000. As gift and gratitude and appreciation and fulfillment, some people have had amazing stories for me of what my paintings have helped them get through. There was a girl I met in a gallery, came up to me, and she bought a painting off me years ago of a cat with a poem on it, and she had a problem with methamphetamine, and she went to rehab, and she put the painting in her rehab and in her recovery home, and she's sober or clean and sober years now, and she's very grateful for that. I didn't do that, the painting didn't do that, but that's something art does. It changes people and moves people. So click the link. I'll provide the valid information and check it out. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Dan, and this is Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up and I turned the monkey cage upside down. So there's a problem. I gotta go back to the clinic tomorrow because I gotta get groups. If I don't go to groups, I'm screwed. I lose my housing. Ah! So then I go down to the clinic. I get a doctor. I have doctor appointments because you hate some groups. I see that they're, wait a second, where are the groups? Where I got groups? What? Where do you go? We went to the zoo. I said, what do you mean went to the zoo? I came down here to go to groups. You don't get to have zoo day. Nobody told me there was zoo day. Is it mandatory to go to the zoo? We told you about the zoo day. Yeah, but I thought it was optional. I mean, I was like, I don't know if I want to go to the zoo. So, they said, you gotta get your shot. What? Well, I'm here to get my medicine from the doctor. No, it's a shot. I mean, like they do at the zoo. Because I don't want to go to the zoo. They might keep me. We got a new house. It's at the zoo. Between the monkey cage and the laughing hyena. We think we found our new species. And we're getting you a shot. No, not a shot! You're treating me like animals at the zoo! You're treating me like a zoo! I don't want a shot! Oh, the shot's good. The shot makes you not have to manage all the pills. It's like taking all the pills at once. Ah! No. So I got my shot. I saw the doctor. I said, go back tomorrow and go to the beach. This has been a lazy day.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
I tend my place and work real hard, but slowly and forcefully it all gets lost because of what the rhinos do. They come at night, they come at day. They charge with fright, they have their way, because of what the rhinos do. Some say they are creations of God, but that I doubt very hard, because of what the rhinos do. I feel okay, I feel alright, but then they come with all their might, because of what the rhinos do. In my sleep, in my sweet dreams, there are no rhinos, or so it seems, because of what the rhinos do. Why they fight and why they charge, that is my plight on how cruel they are, because of what the rhinos do. So someday, sweet, I'll hold my ground, get on my feet, I wish so sound, because of what the rhinos do, because of what the rhinos do, because of what the rhinos do.
This is Dan, and this is Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up and I turned the monkey cage upside down. So it's late night TV, afternoon people. After dinner hours, we're gonna watch some TV. Let's watch PBS. I'm Mr. Creepo, and this is Mr. Creepo's Neighborhood. And then we'll change the channel. A message from President Obama. I'm Obama. And now MASH. War is hell, but kind of funny too. Better than those pygmies who couldn't make a still and make margaritas and tattoo each other. You lost the war, Dad. Shut up! This is America, and we're gonna make America great again. Drink your Trump steaks, eat your Trump steaks, and go to bed. Oh, you don't get the car. North American values. Today in
I was just a boy with nowhere to go, don't you know? Looking for the truth in life. I found earth and I found peace. I found love and serenity. I made art and I wanted to sing. Played guitar, wrote poetry. Beautiful, bipolar, sitting in a row, laying around a hospital bed, nowhere left to go. I met Kelly Thomas. He was just a boy, soft-spoken and quite handsome, smiled a touch of joy. Beautiful, bipolar, sitting in a row, laying round a hospital bed, nowhere left to go. I love Daniel Johnson. I think we think the same. I love to hear his music. Neither one can sing. Beautiful, bipolar, sitting in a row, laying round a hospital bed, nowhere left to go. Beautiful, bipolar, sitting in a row. Beautiful, bipolar, sitting in a row. If you are bipolar, you're beautiful, don't you know? You can be a wonderful thing, I can tell you so. Beautiful, bipolar, beautiful, bipolar, beautiful, bipolar.
Hi, this is Dan Joyce, and this is Today in the Hood. This morning, I woke up and I turned the monkey cage upside down. Well, this week in the news, the vice president top pick for vice president by Donald Trump admitted she shot her dog with a gun because it was untrainable. Who would do such a thing? I'm Dan's dog. Today I woke up, ate up the new couch, ate the garbage, and then I shit. But I'm just a regular old dog. I like bones, fire hydrants, and smelling ass. But I don't like flea spray. Get back here, dog. You gotta run wild. Fuck you, Dan. I'm out of here. I'm going to the dog park and fuck everybody. Get back here, dog. Pow.
Today we later asked dear old Poochie, our best friend to so many. Today in the Hood.
On the floors of Tokyo, down in London's town, go, With my record selection and my mirror's reflection, I'm a dancing with myself when there's no one else inside. And in a crowded, lonely night, well, I wait so long for my love vibration. I'm a dancing with myself. Oh, 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 oh. Dancing with myself. Oh, dancing with myself. Well, there's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove while I'm dancing with myself. Oh, 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 oh. If I looked all over the world and there's every type of girl, but your empty eyes seem don't pass me by, leave me dancing with myself. So let's sink another drink, 'cause it'll give me time to think. If I had a chance, I'd ask one to dance, and I'd be dancing with myself. Oh, 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 oh. Dancing with myself, dancing with myself, yeah. There's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove. I'm a dancing with myself. Oh, 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 dancing with myself, dancing with myself. When there's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove, well, I'm a dancing with myself. Oh.
Hi, this is Dan, and this is Today in the Hood. Today we're at the Rock Church in Anaheim to see Pastor Jerry, because I was at the clinic to get my housing, and the next door to me was a house with Pastor Jerry, but Pastor Jerry wasn't there. It was his office for his subsidiary or something. So I emailed Pastor Jerry, said, I want to talk to Pastor Jerry. He's like, no, Pastor Jerry ain't here. I said, I know Pastor Jerry, he's a friend of mine. I said, no, Dan. I said, can I email him? So I sent him my email. I said, Pastor Jerry, I want to see you. And he says, come down to the church. We'll talk after the service. So come down here, and the service is ending. I'm thinking, okay, we'll sneak in and get Pastor Jerry and get out of here. But no, we don't want you to talk to Pastor Jerry, Dan. We're going to talk to Pastor Jerry's other pastor, Pastor Bill, and Pastor Jerry's assistant, and the security guard. No! And then then the church starts. It's a weird service, people. There's no sermon. There's no reading the Bible. They just sing and ask people for money. It's crazy. And they got a QR code. They got get on your phone and tag in this number and hack this website. And, oh no, where's my stocks and bonds? Jesus got them. Ah! We're going to see what Pastor Jerry says after the service. And this is to be continued today. Joyce, this is part 2 of going to church on Sunday, Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up and I turned the monkey cage upside down. So they finally got to the sermon. The sermon was weird. They said, don't worship foreign evil things. Like what? Like a snake. My friend had a snake in his house. And he turned into a woman and married his wife still. And both the kids gotta call him Mom. All because he had a snake in his house. Don't let the devil do that to you, Dad. No, I'm not dead. I'm Margaret now. Ah! So after all that horror, the sermon was over. And I went to the bus stop. Never did meet Pastor Jerry. Assistant Pastor Jerry came up and said, hi, Dan. How you know my name? We know now, Dan. I gave him the book. I told him, Pastor, if you want to read the book, tell me what you think. This is Dan. Been Today in the Hood.
Aha! Aha!
was a little late for church. Went to the chapel to find out what it takes to be a better man. Better man. One Sunday morning, God was walking a little late for church. That Sunday morning, he told me what it takes to be a better man. Better man. Sunday morning, I was sleeping. I was a little late for church. One Sunday morning, I was dreaming what it takes to be a better man. A better man. One Sunday morning, I was sleeping, was a little late for church.
Hi, this is Dan, and this is Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up and I turned the monkey cage upside down. So today we're going to talk about Alcoholics Anonymous. I went to Alcoholics Anonymous. Hi, I'm Dan. I'm an alcoholic. Sit down, shut up, and listen, Dan. You know what happened to me? I had a beer and I went to jail. And they sent me to Alcoholics Anonymous and I had another beer. And I had institutions. And then I died. Do you want that to happen to you, Dan? You want to have jails and institutions and die? I'm out of here. No, you can't leave, Dan. You're never gonna leave. We're your family group. We're at your school. We're at your church. We're in your housing program. Don't go back, people. It doesn't work. And that's Alcoholics Anonymous. Today in the hood. One day at a time in the hood.
Tasty.
I'm sorry that I told you that you're beautiful. I'm sorry that I loved you this whole time. I'd rather be the fool who can't find love than be the one who has to pass it by. The years we spent together have been wonderful. I've learned so much and want such more in life. Sometimes you have to say goodbye, something meaningful. Let the good Lord's wisdom pass us by. Love takes a price from everything it touches twice. It's time to play much dirtier than nice. Never letting me love you was bad advice. I'm sorry that this world is God-forsaken. I'm sorry that I cuss when I tell a joke. Sorry that I look at you and want you. I'm sorry that you never opened up. How the hell am I not supposed to notice that in and out you're beautiful to me? Didn't you ever look at me looking at you? Is that the way you turn the other cheek? Sorry that I ever tried to love you. Sorry that you are my fantasy. Now I have to burn the bridge behind me. There will never be a you and me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is Dan Joyce, and this is Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up and I turned the monkey cage upside down. Today we're going to talk about EBT money, homelessness, and food. How the slumlords and the private insurance are stealing it from us. So we move into a house to get shelter, homeless shelter, room and board, sober living, what you have it. And they provide food. So they jack up the rent. $300, $400, $500, twice what we're making in Social Security, half of it. But they're smart. They know we get EBT. We get EBT from the government. So they say, go use your EBT and buy food if you don't like our food. Feed us 1 meal a week and collect the money from the government. Saying we're lazy and we don't want to work. So we get EBT and they get the money. This has been Today in the Hood.
Once in a while, I like to smile, and the things are as they ought to be. When I dream, it is as it seems, and the world is coming round for me. If I take things back, it won't be like that, and the life I live won't be seen. When it's said and done, I'm bohemian, and I drift as my spirit is free. Gentle gypsy in the common sense, meaning only life by the day. Gentle gypsy, don't ask where I've been wandering the hardest way. tell you more, but you've heard it before. I live to love, laugh, and play. You can't take away what I don't have. It is with me in my soul, day by day. Gentle gypsy in the common sense, meaning only life by the day. Gentle gypsy, don't ask where I've been wandering the artist's way. And now I'm fine in this dream of mine. I hope you too can have yours. Paint and be free, writing poetry. When your cup is full, you're so bored. Gentle gypsy in the common sense, meaning only life by the day. Gentle gypsy, don't ask where I've been wandering the artist's way. Gentle gypsy in the common sense, meaning only life day by day. Gentle gypsy, don't ask where I've been wandering the artist's way.
And this is Today in the Hood. What a night. It's been a great night. And today I woke up after the monkey cage upside down. And so tonight's been a great night. Last night I went to punk rock. I'm telling you, I got a new thing. It goes back to the 80s, 50 years ago. Punk rock. It's the best thing. They don't dance. They just hit each other. Ah! And you got British people from other countries, and they speak English. And like, wait. Hey, what you smoking there, man? Let me have some. Ah! Ah! And so I went on, and that was last night. It was crazy, man. I'm telling you, punk rock is crazy. We gotta stop it. I used to go when I was in college and get off to work and have a beer and go hit somebody. Damn, that's the way to end your Friday night. Have fun, boys. Have a good week. We getting cigarettes. This is Dan. This has been Today in the Hood.
We straight doing it. We straight doing it. We straight doing it. We straight doing it.
Well, I see you around in the same old places, the same old crowd, and the same old faces. But I look in your eyes, make me hypnotized. Can't move my legs, feeling paralyzed. Only one thing this could be is that you're giving me energy. You make me scream with energy. You make me bleed with energy. Energy. Well, I know the town, and I know the places. know the crowd, and I know their faces, but the shallow-hearted emptiness is nothing to me. There's nothing really there for what I can see. Only one thing that this could be is that you're giving me energy. You make me scream with energy. You make me bleed with energy. Energy. Giving me energy. You make me scream with energy. You make me bleed with energy. Energy.
Hi, this is Dan Joyce, and this is Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up and turned the monkey cage upside down. So I complained to the house. I complained to the telecare, the insurance agent, that we weren't getting food. We're paying 3/4 of our Social Security government money, and they ain't feeding us when they're telling the government that they're feeding us. Sound familiar? So I talked to this white-haired old dude. Natalia is the one who owns the place. Natalia's a millionaire. You don't see her, you don't touch her, and she skips on the money. She takes it for herself and serves herself. House manager's Daniel. Natalia's second-hand man is Phil. White-haired old dude. He says, you want food? Find another house and get food. We ain't feeding you. Telecare talks to him. The insurance company. Daniel gets fired. And I see the white-haired old dude. And a young big dude named Scott. Scott wanted to talk to me. We're giving you food. We gave you food today. But what about all the other days, I say? Oh, you just got a bad attitude. You want to move? So Rico takes Daniel's place. Daniel puts in his henchman. I get evicted. I call the police. This is where it gets good. Police do nothing. They say something about telecare. They're coming tomorrow. You're leaving. I could be homeless in this process to an insurance company and a slumlord. Happens all the time. I say to the police, what are you doing here? They said, what are we even doing here? There's no crime. I said, they threatened to rewire my jaw. Police say they can say what they want to say. I said it's called extortion. They don't care. I said, you protect and you serve who? You protect and you serve the interest of politicians and corporate interests, not the people. My friend Kelly Thomas was murdered by 6 of you in the city of Fulton. Cicinelli, Roymos, Wolf, they all got off the hook. They lost their jobs and were shamed out of the city. You trust the boys in blue. They put their lives on the line every day. We're putting our lives on the line around them. In the meantime, there's a good chance I'm going to be homeless tomorrow. This is Dan Joyce, Today in the Hood.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
on the head with a frying pan. Everybody's watching you go down. In the days to a burn tonight, and you don't really wanna fight a man like me from that hard town. Everybody get together. Don't you care about the weather? Don't you even talk shit. I'm getting sick of your bullshit. Another thing, you know all about it. Let me tell you, Mr. Girl, things are looking dark in your little world. God's your cause and you're mission from God. Don't you find it a little odd that nobody's buying any of it? You claim to be so spiritual, followed by Gretchen and swear words. Who do you think you're trying to fool? Everybody get together. Don't you care about the weather? Don't you even talk shit? Everybody get together. Don't you care about the weather? Don't you even talk shit? Does what I can to hit you on the head with a frying pan. Everybody's watching you go down. In the days will turn to night, you don't really wanna fight a man like me from that hard town. Everybody get together. Don't you care about the weather? Don't you even talk shit? Everybody get together. Don't you care about the weather? Don't you even talk shit? This is Dan Joyce, and this is Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up and I turned the monkey cage upside down. So today is Mother's Day, but my mom put her restraining order on me when I asked to see the will. So me and Clyde went to the Bomb and Pop Burger joint to spend our EBT. I'll have a French toast. No breakfast. But he had pancakes. Arriba, arriba, arriba. Andale, andale. Donde está el baño? Burrito, taco. Okay, I know a little Spanish here I learned from Trump. Uno dinero. Y la apprentice. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I don't have my glasses on, but I'll look at the menu. I'll have that thing that looks like a pig. Vegan wrap. Well, I don't know what you serve here. Me and Clyde only come here on special occasions. Happy Mother's Day, Clyde. Happy Mother's Day in the hood. let him inside. If you go out looking for a different kind of woman tonight, she's gonna hold you so tight, she's gonna be just right. Take her hand, leave her man. She will understand. If you want a lover that's another kind of woman tonight, you want to make her all mine, no need to take your time. If you want a Chetzer, she's a dirty kind of dancer tonight, get the rhythm just right, she's gonna do it in time. Hold her now. Show her how. It's a kind of wow. Everybody's looking for another kind of woman tonight. She's gonna be there in time. She's gonna be just fine. Everybody's talking about another kind of woman tonight. She's gonna make it alright. She's gonna let him inside. Her and leave her and she will understand. If you want a lover that's another kind of woman tonight, you're gonna be there all night, you'll need to take your time. If you want a Chetzer, she's a dirty kind of dancer tonight, get the rhythm just right, she's gonna do it in time. Hold her now. Show her how. It's a kind of wow. Everybody's talking about another kind of woman tonight. She's gonna make it alright. Got her that inside. Everybody's talking about another kind of woman tonight.
Joyce, and it's Today in the Hood. Today we're going to talk about fun. Groups. Because you got to go to groups. Because if you don't go to the groups when you're old, you lose your housing. And then you're homeless. Today's group was about telling your story about how you used to be homeless. And then you got a healthcare plan. And if you don't follow the healthcare plan groups, you're homeless. So, I told my story. I said, I started out. Today's story, I started out as a really young boy. And he said, no, Dan. Keep it short and sweet. We don't got enough time. Make it short like a commercial. I said, I'm Dan. Come on down. He said, no, Dan. They said, we got rules in the group. Like, go look at your phone. Well, how do you know what time it is? And you can't do on what if Virginia's on Facebook while the group's going on? She messages me, come on. No, you can't do that. And then they got no clocks on the wall, so you don't need an endless timeless space in the groups. It's all new psychology. And the other rule is, right, don't say anything that happened in the groups. I just told my stuff, so I didn't tell you anything about whether the guy hit his mom. So anyway, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's why nobody knows I got all the hookers and the money from the roulette wheel. And especially not my wife. I got my wife to know. My wife's passed. Bless her. happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. This is Dan Joyce, and this has been Today in the Hood.
Shit to leave it early in the morning, getting coffee at the corner store. Think about you wanna make a painting, everybody's wanting to see more. I am the music, you are the muse. I do it through you, you do it too. Everybody wants to get up early, everybody wants to see the game, everybody wants to win the lottery. I just want to see you just the same. Everybody thinks that you are crazy, everybody thinks that I'm a fool, everybody thinks that I'm a communist, everybody wants to make the rules. I am the music, you are the muse. I do it through you, you do it too. Do you really want to be a rich girl? Do you really want to take it slow? What you gonna do to get it over with? Do you want to wait till we get old? I am the music, you are the muse. I do it through you, you do it too. I am the music, you are the muse. I do it through you, you do it too. The music and the muse, the music and the muse. We are the music and the muse. We are the music and the muse.
This is Dan Joyce, and this is Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up and I turned the monkey cage upside down. Well, I woke up and I had coffee, and then I had to go to Goops. Because if you don't go to Goops, you lose your housing. Ah! So Trenton drives me in the car. I said, Trenton, you want to be a service for AA? Give me a big gulp. He said, no! I said, okay. Trenton drops me off. There's a sign on the door. No groups! No groups. What do you mean? Trenton was gone. I had to take the bus home. Wait a second. Bang, 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 bang. Where are the groups? We don't have groups. It's a holiday. What do you mean? Look at the calendar. What do you mean there's a calendar? What kind of holiday do you communist liberals invent to get the day off this time? It's Harvey Milk, the first LGBTQ politician. It's gay day. We going dancing. Woo! I ain't going dancing. I want my housing. Dan, you're being inappropriate. You want a shot? No. So then, that was that. That's been Today in the Hood. Happy Gay Day, everybody.
I've got a friend named Gary. I think he's pretty cute. My dad says he's a fairy. I don't know what to do. Oh, I wanna get gay married to piss off my old man. He doesn't like gay marriage 'cause he's a Republican.
We picked out pretty dresses for all our friends to see. My dad will learn a lesson to be who I want to be. Oh, I want to get gay married to piss off my old man. He doesn't like gay marriage 'cause he's a Republican. As I walk down the aisle and Dad gives me away, no more fussing and fighting, nothing left to say. Oh, I wanna get gay married to be like my old man. He's got a girl named Harry. We're doing what we can. Oh, I wanna get gay married just like my dear old dads.
This is Dan Joyce, and this is late night or afternoon or after dinner today in the hood. This morning I woke up after in a monkey cage upside down. So, what we're talking about today is education. Why it's important to get education. I went to school. They said, we gotta stop the terrible tradition of the arts. The arts is getting us killed. They said, what? They got statues of Robert E. Lee. Would you want to do that, Dan? Would you want to make a statue of Robert E. Lee and put it on the White House and scare away all the liberals? No. And so I said, no, but what if it was funny? What if Robert E. Lee was with Aunt Jemima and he spanked her? Woo, 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 Aunt Jemima, you bad nigger. And she got whips and leather. Woo, 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 woo. Make me my pancakes. And that's what Donald Trump is bringing America to. He didn't even go to school. He read books by here. Ah! And that's Today in the Hood. Political commentary. Have a good day. This has been Dan Joyce.
Never know what to say. My mind just slips away. Think about it every day. Passes the time away. The song calling, wondering how you've been. Is this the state I'm in, or am I still dreaming? Never known you before. Now I wanna know more. I think like passing a straw. Is that what you're looking for? This is a song called Wind. I'm wondering how you've been. Is this the state I'm in, or am I just dreaming? Everyone knows you. Everyone loves you. We're looking through you. It's all we can do. This is a song called Wind. I'm wondering where you've been. This is the state I'm in, or am I just dreaming? Is this a state I'm in? Or am I still dreaming? This is a song.
Dan Joyce, and this Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up after in the monkey cage upside down. So last night I was having a dream, but first I couldn't get on the internet because my roommate was on the internet taking all the G's and the Wi-Fi, looking at funny girls on Instagram. Oh, no. So I just went to sleep. I had a dream that I was on the internet and I could take over the world with beats and loops and art and videos and funny girls. And then we had a show. We had the first rap show for the culture people. And you know what? You were standing in the gym, but the homies were now doing homie things. And we didn't know if they could walk to get on stage. Then it got mad. The crowd was getting angry. Dan gets up there, start the music, Dan. Oh, no internet. Justin! And so then everybody was pissed. And the place was a rage. Oh shit, look, the bitches and the hoes are getting angry. We want to dance! And Justin comes up and he says, Dan, I got an idea. And he shows me his Instagram. I have funny girls. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tropic Theater proudly presents Dan and the Bunny Girls! Woo! And the show went on. This has been last night's dream, Today in the Hood.
And I am today. If I were a handsome man, if I had a job, if I never danced with her, how much would I have lost? If I never held my child and watched him walk away, would I ever have become the man I am today? If I never drank too much or fought when I was young, could I even write these words and put them in a song? Times were bad and times were good. There isn't time to say how much my life made me become the man I am today. I wash the soap with thinning hair and shadows on my eyes, and see a boy within the mirror whose face is filled with lines. To Italy, to Hollywood, yes, I've had good times. They may not seem that much to you, these memories of mine, but in my heart I know its truth will lead to a grander day. And so I give myself to you, the man I am today.
Basically, I'm a homeless mentally ill man today, and we're in Today in the Hood. Today, I woke up and turned the monkey cage upside down. So I had a hard time getting into Dino Roca Sober Living. Because the last time I was there, his assistant manager played with my balls. He molested me, basically, and played with all the guys' balls. But Dino says it was a joke. Get it? Play with your balls and molest you? No, it's not funny. Well, also the assistant manager, Matt Dino Roca Sober Living. Did I say First Step Sober Living yet? Dino Roca's First Step Sober Living was the guy was sitting down. Dino told him, the assistant manager told him to get up. Took, I guess, what you call an uppercut. Good police wipe and broke the guy's nose right in front of me. Dino told me, no, but this Dino don't deserve anonymity. We don't know, but this is going on Facebook, Instagram,
Dan Joyce, and this is Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up and I turned the monkey cage upside down. So today we're going to talk about women, beauty, face, babes, and butts. Boobs and butts. So anyone, women are here. You don't know what to do with them. You can't live with them. You can't live without them. Get up. No. Guys, get to a house. Oh, it's good when a woman gets your house at the beginning of the story. Cause you know the best stories are true. Especially is the best when I get laid. She says, when she comes out in her shorts to give me 90s, she says, what you looking at, Dan? I'm gonna look at you. What's supposed to do, Dan? I didn't have no money. Let me move in. I'll pay rent. No! Why don't you got money? I said, Mom's got the money. She said, let me talk to your mom. I said, oh, good. Take this one on, Mom. Take that, Mom. Call Mom. Get the number. And they call once, and the next day, and weeks ago, they become friends. And the two ganged up on me. So, boys, men, if you think there's only one woman for you, if you think you're faithful to only one, but there's no other woman, don't forget about Mom.
Anyone who's ever had a heart wouldn't turn around and break it. Anyone who's ever played a part wouldn't turn around and hate it. Sweet Jane, Sweet Jane, Sweet, Sweet Jane. You waiting for Jimmy down in the alley, waiting there for him to come back home. Waiting down on the corner and thinking of ways to get back home. Sweet Jane, Sweet Jane, Sweet, Sweet Jane. Anyone who's ever had a dream, anyone who's ever played a part, anyone who's ever been lonely, and anyone who's ever split apart, heavenly wine and roses seem to whisper to her when she smiles. Heavenly wine and roses seem to whisper to her
when you smile. La la la, 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 la la la. Sweet Jane, Sweet Jane, sweet, sweet Jane.
Hi, this is Dan Joyce for Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up, I turned the monkey cage upside down. Today we're here with my friend Laura at the Avant-Garden Gallery in the Santa Ana Art Walk. First Saturday of every month in Santa Ana by the Barrio.
Yes, this is true.
And so, who all do you show? You show a collective of artists, about 16 of them, you said.
Okay, I'm Laura Robinson, and I'm the owner and director. And what we have here is a collection of artists. Some of us have been in the gallery for 15 years, and other people have just spent a couple of years here, or
I saw my books are good.
Yeah, he's visited here before. He's been at the table and sold his books here several times. More than once.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
you like my book?
What?
Did you like my book?
Yeah.
She likes it. Thumbs up from Laura. No laughing.
Actually, it's true. Don't pay attention. But anyway, he has beautiful, wonderful line drawings in his book. Sometimes he puts color in it too. He got color in several of them. But anyway, it's the event. It's fun. It's a visit down his life. But anyway, and here he's got things to put on the wall, so.
When you don't know, by this summer, watch for us at the Santa Ana Art Walk at the Avant-Garden Gallery by the Barrio and get some churros. That's Dan Joyce, Today in the Hood.
Oh, this is Dan Joyce, live from the box, with a special song for a special woman. Keep coming back, kids. It's gonna get fun.
Caterpillar crawl, sad but all she knows, it is a world she is comfortable, not knowing where she goes. We can't see her. Truth within. Beauty concealed. You make my music beautiful. Make my dreams come true. Making melodies magic.
day will come.
Every day I sing.
Your day will come.
Truth that is within you. Song in everything. Now we watch her rise, setting to the sky. Wonderful, she flies like the risen Christ. She is a butterfly. You make my music beautiful.
You will rise.
Every day I sing.
Day will come.
Truth that is within you. In everything. She is the butterfly. Is the butterfly. Watch her rise and fly. Make my music beautiful. Every day I sing the truth that is in you. Song in everything. She is the butterfly. She is the butterfly. She is the butterfly. She is the butterfly. Make my music beautiful.
Ooh, hi, this is Dan, and this has been... Oh, wait. Cut. Hi, this is Dan, and this is Joyce, and this is Today in the Hood. Today I woke up and I turned the monkey cage upside down. So, today's lesson is on economics. I had a class in college on economics with a local politician and political activist, Jesse Latour. I said, Jesse comes to class and says, okay, we're going to learn economics. Shut up, Dan. But I go, question. No. I said, he says, economics is any transaction financially between two parties who are in the same conglomerate going through the same share amount of money. And you're like, this is going to be good. So, I said to myself, I got a question. There's no question, Dan. I said, well, I got an example. And he says, okay, but make it short. I said, okay, my example is, I was talking to the homie, and the homie says to me, he says, I'll give you $1, I'll give you a cigarette for that Frappuccino. I said, okay. No. He says, why not? I said, because, alright, a cigarette costs about, well, for the Marlboro cigarettes cost about $8 a pack. Divided by, there's 20 cigarettes in a pack, divided by that, that's roughly, let's see, that's roughly, hold on, 28 divided by, okay, so, then that comes to about every single cigarette is less than $1. somewhere. So, a Frappuccino, my coffee costs $5. That's a lot more than less than $1. And my coffee doesn't got to get divided by anything, by anybody, period. And he said, wait a second. I say, well, okay, get a cup. And then we just kind of shared the Frappuccino and the cigarettes. And we're a little late on our homework. All right, Dan, get out of here. You ain't coming back to my school. And that's American literature or economics in Fulton, California. Thank you. This has been Today in the
If you dreamed a dream tonight, take it one day at a time. Walk with pride and hold your head up high. Don't nobody wanna say goodbye. Don't nobody wanna say goodnight. Beautiful to me. I'm sorry that I stare at what I see. Soft and subtle, simple, peacefully. Don't nobody wanna say goodbye. Don't nobody wanna say goodnight. All night long. All night long. I sing your song. All night long. All night long. All night long. All night long. One day we'll have a dream of mine. Dance in heaven and touch the sublime. Everything is beautiful and fine. Don't nobody wanna say goodbye. Don't nobody wanna say goodnight. All night long. All night long. I sing your song. All night long. All
Hi, it's Dan Joyce. It's Today in the Hood. Today we're going to talk about bed flippers and floaters. The rental agreement. The landlord is hot and cold. He's either your best friend or you're out. No thought or care goes into where you will go or what will happen to you, or whether or not you're going to survive. Business is like that. And much like The Godfather, they see people as expendable. You're either your best customer or you until you cross them. Then they feel you've done them wrong. We're no more than numbers to be accounted in their books. He's also a bed flipper. Gets you out, keeps the deposit, and fills the bed. Sober livings do this. Wait until they drink and kick them out. But it can be for as little as not washing a spoon. The cops play into it because of the legal contracts we signed, and they despise the poor and unfortunate. It's corrupt, but they charm city council claiming their helpful service. They say the deposit, often as much as the full rent, is for the benefit of the landlord, and it certainly is. There you get me, a floater, one who goes from place to place, merely seeking shelter. Then I go to a social worker, a clinic, or a hospital and move into the same situation, the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Like I said, that's how JCats survive, by working the system. But they are craft and clever, sometimes shelling out our savings for a few days at a motel. But never too long, before another roof over my head and an adventure for me. Some say I always land on my feet. That's the way I do it. Mother and the family want me homeless to perish. If he lives, he lives. If he dies, he dies. There's nothing we can do. But they're strategic, too. They've even managed to put a restraining order between me and my share of the family trust. Whoever said conservative religious have good family values are full of shit. I'm waiting for the bus to go to AA today. If I should get a chip. But I'm also out of cigarettes, and the way those claiming to recover from addiction smoke like there's no tomorrow. That's why I say one day at a time. Keep coming back, kids. I'm working.
Aha! Aha! Woo!
Time flies by like a thief in the night, and it seems like we're alright. Then things change and it happens again, and it's back to the same old fight. One more time and you're feeling fine, and the same thing happens again. Don't look back, we begin to attack, and you don't know where we've been. Mood swings come and the day is done, all wrapped up and ready to go. The great ill fate of love and hate, it's a story we all know. One more time and it's on my dime, and you don't want to answer the phone. Then I'm small cause you wanna call, and it's only 3 a.m. Mood swings come and the day is done, all revved up and ready to go. The great ill fate of love and hate, it's a story we all know. Take my word if you haven't heard, we are no more than a child. Life is keen and life is grand, but mostly life is wild. Mood swings come and the day is done, all revved up and ready to go. The great ill fate of love and hate, it's a story we all know. Mood swings come and the day is done, all revved up and ready to go. The great ill fate of love and hate, it's a story we all know.
Hi, this is Dan, and this is Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up and I turned the monkey cage upside down. So today's lesson is American government. How the government has fallen. Bunch of old dudes got together. Jefferson, Washington, Madison, Franklin, bunch of getting ready. Washington is all getting ready and say, we gotta make new rules for the new when we take over. And when they take over, it's gonna be our deal. Says, well, what about the king? We don't want a king. No. You gotta have a king. I said, well, how about Washington? He's just the first guy. I don't know. So, okay, this is the deal. One guy gets to be king. Ah! Wait, that's the same thing as England. Oh, wait, it's better. We get to pick the king. We pick the king. Oh, boy. And we can make him do stupid things like Easter egg hunts and pardon the turkey. And you know, those lawyers, those dirty, rotten turkeys he pardons. And we can just, it's a free government. What could go wrong? And every 4 years we get it changed. We get a couple of kings to choose from, maybe a third. And then they can be rich people like us. Yeah, keep it in the wealth. And we can pick the king. America, where you can have your own king. That's Dan, and that's our history lesson, the government history lesson in today.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
The riddle of perception. I saw a man, was not a man, walking down my street. He says he knows me, doesn't know me, never did we meet. He says he saw me, never saw me in the papers and TV. He fights a cause, is not my cause, but fights it anyway. He thinks he's strong, but really small. Insist upon his way. I thought I saw him, never saw him, not until today. It is by chance that at first glance I've known like him before, and entered home that's not my home, closing every door. For those who know me do not know me, not now and not before. I then kissed my lover, not my lover, never meant to be. And although I know her, I do not know her like my fantasy. I could accept her or reject her. It's all to me. So if you meet these chaseless chaps, these people in a lapse, just let them say, but do not play in their misguided mishaps, for it is for you a subjective truth and nothing more than that.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Marquez. I'm with the Meeting of the Minds, and I just want to give you a little bit of breakdown of what the Meetings of the Minds is. It's an all-day mental health workshop, and the best part about it is we also do an art exhibit by those with lived experiences, and we had the pleasure of having Dan Joyce, author of Part 1 and 2, Have You Taken Your Meds? Again, Part 1 and Part 2. Came and blessed us by having a table in the booth and a signing, and we are so thrilled and honored to have him. And thank you again, and we look forward to seeing you next year, and come by and maybe Dan will join us again. Have a great day.
Came in like a wrecking ball. Hey everybody, daytime, it's time for J-Cat jokes. What's a J-Cat? A J-Cat is a known mentally ill. He's the lowest on the hierarchy of the criminal justice system, above only a child molester. They're stereotyped to drool and make no sense. You gotta realize around the time J category was set by the police, they were prescribing tranquilizers for them, such as Thorazine, because psychotropic medication was beginning and experimental. So they got the strong stuff. They didn't have big pharma and an antidepressant light. Okay, first J cat. So a Mexican, a Jew, and a J cat get on the bus. Who gets off the bus first? Everybody but the J cat. What does a J-Cat say when you beat him up, strap him down, and shoot him up with tranquilizers? Nothing. He forgets how to talk. So Kardashian has a choice between a white stud, a black stud, and a J-Cat. What does J-Cat do? Beats off to a sex tape. How many good J-Cats are in Congress? We don't know. HIPAA laws. How many J-Cats are full and homeless? None. They live in jail. They're no dummies. So a J-Cat meets the farmer's daughter, and they made a farm of their own. They had to give up when the Thorazine plants wouldn't grow. J-Cat lingerie. Nothing comes between me and my J-Cat. How many J-Cats does it take to screw a light bulb? One, but he might get shocked. So a J-Cat will suck a cock for a bottle of whipped cream. Who's cock? The guy who bought the whipped cream. We don't want the J-Cat stormed on the internet, but we don't want him in our meetings. We're a family group. Alcoholics Anonymous reference. J-Cat trivia. Why did Ayn Rand write so many novels about money? Because she'd never make it as an economist. J-Cat group homes suck. It's pretty sad when the cell phone is the smartest person in the room. What did the J-Cat say to stay out of the hospital when he's homeless? I see voices. J-Cat economics. When you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing to do. A J-Cat wants to be a rock star, so he goes to the pawn shop to buy an instrument, but doesn't have the talent to play the pet rock. A J-Cat beer commercial about all the girl resident sodas and candy. I don't always blow all my money, but when I do, I drink Dos Equis. J-Cat religion. Tell your pastor Jesus helped the homeless, and he wasn't buying them drugs. J-Cat drama Saturday morning cartoons. I'm not a manipulating addict. I'm a human trying to survive. Have a break. Have a heart. Smoke break. You know, officers, our criminal justice system might work better if the police actually took the time to listen to the defendant and the victim instead of yelling at them and intimidating them. If you look closer to our criminal justice system, you may find we're closer to a dictatorship than a democracy. 90% of criminal trials don't go to court. If we cannot provide due process or a fair trial to all the people we are arresting, then maybe we're arresting too many people. Back in the courtroom. JCAT in the building. For more, click the link. Officers, I don't feel, the feeling words are good for JCAT, you can use feeling words. I don't feel I'm getting appropriate legal representation as a JCAT. Do you know the law? I would like to, so I stop getting arrested. Please, anybody, forward this to the media. I need to utilize an American right before it kills me.
When you can hear the music. It's been days since I slept at night, and I haven't shaved, I haven't bathed, and my depression sinks me slow, that only the madness can know. And all is of disaster, horror and limited truth. There's terror for what is true. When you can reach me, when you can hear me, when you can hold me close, the darkness only knows, and the music, the dreaded music, hurts my ears and harms my soul, that only the wicked can know. I used to dream of daytime, I used to play piano. Now I'm lost in midnight. Can you fathom? So slowly the days on end, then when you least expect it, the music comes again. And it makes me wanna touch you, and it makes me wanna hold you, and I only wanna love you, making love as the music plays. When you can hear the music, when you can live the dream, when you can dance, when you can sing, when you can hear the music, forever the bells will ring. They say in heaven there's always music, an eternal dream. When you can hear the music, when you can live the dream, when you can dance, when you can sing. Oh, won't you please hear the music with me? Oh, won't you please hear the music with me?
This is Dan Joyce, and this is the summary of Today in the Hood. This morning I woke up and I turned the monkey cage upside down. When I got down to Telecare, I got down to Imperial, and I got my medicine. And the medicine calmed me down. I'm not hyper and screaming and walking around like a raving JCat anymore. I also learned a little bit about addictions in this process and how dangerous they can be. You can't really do a lot when you're addicted and drinking and addicted to drugs. You can't go to a public place, something happens, the police come, and you're in jail for public intoxication. You can also go to jail for peeing on a wall and get a long time. It's not easy to be homeless. But tough love isn't the answer. Thinking that the cure for alcoholism, drug addiction, and mental illness is homelessness, where it's prevalent everywhere you go, all three, is ridiculous. What a little bit of love and care can do. And so I got to with Dr. Do. We talked. Dr. Do's a funny guy. He got done a telecare. Everybody got to be appropriate. You can't say this. You can't say that. No swear words. No guns. Nothing about violence. Shut up, Dan. Shut up, Dan. You're talking too much in group. Dr. Do, he just let it all out. He talked to me about the art. He says, you like them paintings by Gauguin where you got the big boobs? And then you go, oh. I said, no, it's more than that, Dr. Do. He left his wife and everybody in Tahiti, and he had like 37 kids in Tahiti. He had fun. He decided he don't want to be a stockbroker no more. He turned the monkey cage upside down. And what do you do about theft and poverty? I didn't cover it in the story, but there was times during this period where I had to actually go to a store and shoplift just to get food because I didn't have any. The pantries weren't there. The EBT wasn't there. No food from the house. I didn't film the guys in the house. I couldn't. They didn't want to. I didn't film the people at the house or at telecare. There were laws that protected them and protected me from my stuff getting out. Because if I didn't want everybody to know that, Rocco Sober Living molested me, I don't want them telling it. And Dino ain't got no law that's going to protect him from that either. What AA does is crazy. What the church does is crazy. They're all helping and they're all trying to help. But what helps is a little love and care. I got this friend here in the house, James. And James likes the railroad tracks. He likes to go out and hang out with the guys on the railroad tracks. That's what he does. He says he comes from the railroad tracks, spent many, many years in prison. He says they have an understanding at the railroad tracks. When James gets paid, he shares with everybody. And when James is out, he can count that everybody's going to share with him. James thinks he's kind of slow, and he doesn't know math that well. So he doesn't know how to keep track of how much he owes somebody or anything else. So he has a credit line on trust, love, and care. A lot different from our credit cards, or our bankers, or our accounts payables. And that's what James, who doesn't think he's all that, he's getting the housing. He's getting the housing soon. He's got an apartment of his own, and he's going to be set up, and he's going to be happy. I said, James, when we're done with these movies and my art, we're going to be so rich, you're not just going to be at the railroad tracks richest person, you're going to own the train. Here comes James. Woo, woo, woo. And I make friends everywhere I go, just drifting around, meeting people. It'll end, the cycle will end. But it's not going to end if I get in that trap of addiction, mental illness, and poverty and homelessness. If you think that anybody's tempted to use drugs and alcohol, you don't know what it's like on the streets. It's everywhere. The cops are fencing out certain places where they're only allowing the addicts to use fentanyl and die. Because it's like they're quarantining them and they don't want them to spread. It's a sick philosophy. When a guy like James can come here and sweep up and realize that better house is better than jail at the railroad tracks, he can go back and visit his buddies on occasion and not have to go to jail's institution of death and say they're poison, and have a good life. And that's what it's all about. This is America. We got an election coming up. I'm for Trump. I like Trump. He's for freedom of speech. I wouldn't be able to get away with any of this movie if it wasn't for a guy like Donald Trump. That guy will get up in front of a microphone and say anything to anybody. That's the kind of guy I vote for president, because he's going to protect my freedom of speech. And also, let's hope the economy gets better so I don't have to go to the grocery store and be embarrassed. I saw my ex-fiance at the grocery store while I was trying to pocket food. You know how embarrassing that was? How humiliating, how degrading, how sinful. I didn't say anything, she didn't say nothing. But that's what happens. Relationships, I left them out of this. I got some crazy women in my life. There's some crazy ones. They just, I listen to them, and even that's hard to do. But it's all over now. And I'm back on the right path, and who knows, maybe this road, maybe that little spree taught me a lesson or something. Maybe that little manic episode, maybe that little schizophrenia coming back taught me something. Yeah, I don't have to do that, and I don't have to live that way. It can seem fun while it lasts, but sometimes you're laughing and crying at the same time. And that's hard to do. So I'm on my way back in the house, making my movie, gonna be sending to film festivals, putting it on the internet for people to see, have little shows, make a little shows and go to places and put it in theaters locally. Maybe the Fox Theater's a good one. And maybe the museum. The museum knows me, I'm an artist, and see what they do. Because it's not easy being addicted, being mentally ill, and being poor. And that's what, for some reason, we think that that's what people want to be. Think about it, people. And so I'm back in my rock cage, and I'm sitting in the monkey cage right the way it should be. This has been my little movie. Thank you, everybody. That has been a whole week of mania in the hood.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only is sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. Isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. Wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine there's no heaven.
I'm at the Jack in the Box, and I had to use my debit card to buy the food. I couldn't use the EBT card to buy hot food or anything cooked like I covered in the last video. So I find it useless and basically trade it for cigarettes. I don't know why they're pumping that much money in the economy with something you can't use. I mean, you could order groceries online, but I don't have a kitchen or a refrigerator. I'll go to the Walmart and buy groceries or sandwich, but no, too far. And the bus here runs once an hour. So I just spent $14 on Jumbo Jack, poppers, and a Coke. I also got ranch dip for the poppers. They got the best poppers at Jack in the Box. Hot, breaded, deep fried, cheddar cheese and jalapenos. I'm gonna be loving it. Keep fighting, America. Keep fighting for your freedom. That's originally what the whole idea was about.
But it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, baby. If you don't know by now. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, baby. You'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and all be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. The light that I never know. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. Still I wish there was something you could do to try to make me change my mind and say we never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, don't think twice. No, it ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you never did before. And it ain't no use in calling out my name, gal. I can't hear it anymore. I'm a-thinking and a-wondering, walking all the way down the road. I've loved a woman, a child untold. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey, babe. Where I'm bound, I can't tell. But goodbye's the good word, babe. So I'll just say fare thee well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kinda wasted my precious time. But don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright.